So a lot of times I'll get an email from a guy who is looking to improve his success with women. So I'll ask him, cool man, what are your goals? And he says, well, I want to be able to hook up with a new girl like every single week. I want to be able to date hotter and better girls, and then I want to be like having friends with benefits with like 3 or 4 at the same time. Okay, cool. These are okay goals. Definitely something that I think when you're young you should enjoy at some point. But then the problem becomes when I ask him, like, what are you doing to accomplish these goals? What sorts of things are you doing? And he says, well, I watch a lot of videos online, and then I'm like, okay, well, how often are you going out? And he'll usually say, well, I'm going out like once every other week. Once every other week. Once every other week. Dude, what you have to realize is that these goals are not in the ordinary. Most guys will never be able to experience those goals in their entire life. Most people won't reach them. So if you want to be like most guys only go out like once every other week. Most guys watch videos online. So you're doing what most guys are doing. And if you're doing what most guys are doing, you better expect the same results as most guys. What you have to realize is that these goals are extraordinary, and in order to get an extraordinary dating life, you have to do extraordinary things. You have to do the things that most guys aren't going to be prepared to do. You have to be able to walk up to that girl when most guys would be too shy to do it. You have to be able to go out when most guys would be like, oh, I'm just going to stay in and watch TV because they're too scared to go up and approach random girls, or they feel like they're going to get rejected, or they're just tired, or whatever it is, okay? You have to be able to do those things that most people aren't prepared to do. That's how it is really with anything in life. If you want to be in the top 1%, you have to do 1% shit. In business, a lot of times you'll hear about a person that wants to make 6 figures a year, wants to be able to travel the world, and wants to only be able to work like 10 hours a week. That's possible, but you have to do extraordinary shit to be able to get that. Like, that's an awesome life, dude. In order to get that level of 1% life, you have to be able to do the 1% work that most people aren't going to be prepared to do. It doesn't happen right away just because you said it, just because you figured out this new hack, or you invested in this new company. Maybe 1 out of a million gets that, but 99.9% of the population, if they want that, they gotta work. You gotta put in the time. And for most people, when they hear that, they get a little disheartened. They're like, well, Lloyd, like, if I just have to keep working that much for it, like, is it really worth it? Well, you have to answer that question yourself, man. The truth is you're not gonna have to keep doing this. So, like, for me, when I first started, yes, I had to work that hard. I mean, like, I was having no success with women, and so I had to go out 5-6 nights a week for like 3 or 4 years. The first year, almost had no success. The second year, I started being able to get phone numbers and dates and stuff like that. And then, a lot of the girls wouldn't call me back, or, I would sleep with a girl here and now and then, and she wouldn't want to see me again, or something like that. And eventually, towards the end of the second year, I started to be able to bring girls home regularly. I had a lot of girls that wanted to hang out with me, and, it became a lot more easy. And then in the third year, I started getting threesomes and with models and all this crazy stuff. And basically, all the stuff that I had set out to accomplish, it took me into the third year of going out 5-6 nights a week. And sure, I'm a slow learner. I don't, if I'm working with guys, I don't expect it to take that long for you. But you have to realize that that's, like, it has to be somewhat like that, You can't get this stuff for free. If you really want something, you have to go out and get it. You have to try and accomplish that. And for a lot of people out there, they're just not willing to put in the work. They just want things. Most people in life, they want all the success, but not all of the work that comes with it. So now when I go out now, I don't really have to put that much work in. Like, I can get the same results that I was getting in my third year and go out maybe once or twice a week. I don't really have to do that much work, but I had done it before. I built up the skills. I got game. I'm smarter now. I have all of that stuff, the social skills, everything that I need to be able to accomplish those things. I've built up, but it took work to get there. And so there's a lot of, dude, I see so many videos online where guys are touting. They're saying, oh, like, use this simple mind hack and you can get any woman you want, or use this approach that never fails. Dude, if you're all of those titles, it's fucking marketing, dude. Okay, there's no secret formula. There's no quick fix. There's nothing that's gonna, like, they can have little incremental. They can help you incrementally. And if that's something you're struggling with, maybe you have like a sticking point or something that can help you out with that. But there's no cheat sheet. There's no cheat code to make you into an awesome, successful guy with women. Most guys, unless you're like a coke dealer or a promoter, are gonna have to work. Okay, you're gonna have, or you're famous. That's the other one too. If you're not one of those three, then you gotta work. And even the coke dealers and promoters still have to put in the work. The only reason why they don't have to is that I'm saying this because they're like, I have some friends that are like that. But like for me, I don't really know anybody else who's working a full-time job that was able to, you know, brag about the things that I'm able to brag about. I just don't, because they didn't put in the work. They sat at home, watched Netflix. They didn't do the same things that I was doing. So with the people that have been able to accomplish these things, they go out regularly. That's why when I did the promoter and the coke dealer examples, like they're already out anyway. So like it's for them, I guess they're accomplishing both. They're going out and doing work at the same time. So if you want results, if you want to be able to get, if you have goals kind of like the goals that I said at the beginning, what you have to realize is those are extraordinary goals. And to do that, you need to put in work. Now, what I did too is I also got a coach, which, you know, cut down on the amount of time that it would have taken me to get that. But I think there's no other way around this. You're not going to get good by just sitting at home doing nothing, which is what most guys out there do. And that's why most guys are kind of like, most guys are in scarcity. Most guys are not, they're not getting the dating life that they want, and then they get one girlfriend, and then they kind of settle, and then that's where they start a family and everything. And I'm not hating on that. If that's the life that you want and you want to focus on other things, that's cool. But if you're watching this video and you want extraordinary goals for yourself and you want better, then you have to put more work in. You have to expect better from yourself. So hopefully this inspired you guys. If you have goals out there, you have to be able to make sure that you're also, but how much work do I have to do to get these, okay? Obviously, you have to do more than what you're doing right now, because if you do what you do right now, then you're going to get the same results as you're getting right now as well. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, you guys, and enjoying my rant. If you made it to the end, consider subscribing. Come out with videos like this every single week. Interested in my mentorship program, shoot me an email, TheSingleGuy2017@gmail.com. Also join my Facebook group or add me on Facebook. You can ask me questions there. If there's any way that I can improve this channel or anything you'd like to see from this channel, put it in the comment section below or shoot me an email. Would love to hear from you. Thanks a lot, you guys. Good luck out there.